Hi, nieces and nephews. Welcome to Auntie No's Kitchen. And today we are going to be making some red candy apples, but these are special candy apples. Now, the thing behind these candy apples, my mom will be 82 in December. So my mom has dementia and she's declining really fast. So my sister and I were talking. My mom, of course, was present, and we was talking about a birthday celebration for her. And her birthday is the 2nd, and mine is the 7th. But of course, you guys know I have my annual event coming up. Yes, right after her birthday. So anyway, we were talking, and so she loves purple, and she loves red, and she likes pink. So we was asking, well, what color would she say? Oh, I want red and white. So what I was thinking, I said, I think the candy apples with bottoms on the bottom, like I do with my when I do themed ice cubes. I always, when I have my party here, my apples, guys, they've already been prepped, and they've been waxing and sitting aside for 48 hours. And I always forget to do that. But you know what? I promise you guys have my word, when I do my apples for my party, I would definitely go over that process of getting the apples prepared. So when I did my breast cancer awareness, I had rose themed ice cubes in the glasses. And so I love my molds because I like to, do my cakes. I like to have, themed pieces on top of my cakes and cupcakes and things like that. Now, I don't bake for profit. I don't do anything I don't do that for profit. So, I said, you know what? I had saw a while ago, and I said, you know what? Let me look this back up again. So I'm not going to lie. I saw on YouTube that you could do this with candy apple. So I said, you know what? I'm going to do this because I have any kind of mold that you could think of. And so I can't even give credit to any one channel because I looked at several, and some of them I didn't like, and some of them I did, and some I didn't. I said, you know what? I took my apples and I just said, you know what? I took my mold to the store, and I just did this. I just went around and picked up apples. But remember what I said, when you're buying apples for candy apples, don't buy a pre-bag of apples. Look at your apples. And so I have my apples here. So this is all I did. I took both of my molds to Walmart, and I don't buy Walmart produce, really. I really don't, because I don't like it. But so, and I'm not going to keep on giving these apples away, but here are my molds. So I'm going to be doing these 6 apples, and I'm doing the 411, okay? 411 recipe. So this is 4 cups of white sugar, and I'm going to be adding 1 cup of water, and I'm going to be adding 1 cup of light Karo syrup, and you want to get all that goodness out of here. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to stir this first before I get my heat to it. Okay? I want to get all this mixed in before I put my heat to it. And what I'm doing with this silicone, I'm getting all that goodness out of here. And I already have my silicone mat. You need to use a silicone mat, guys, when you're doing these candy apples. Use a silicone mat. And I want to get all this stirred up and incorporate it together. And the reason why I'm doing this much for this little bit apple, because you're going to have to let some of it drip down in your mold to set it. You're going to have to let some of it drip down in your mold to set it. And see what I'm doing? I'm making sure that this stuff is mixed in really good. And today's my 4-legged child's birthday. He's 14. Yes. He's a well-seasoned old man. 14 years, man. My dog is 14 years old today. So my mother-in-law and my daughter went out to lunch, or whatever they want to call it. Lunch, brunch, whatever. They'll be gone all day. But she's very close to her grandmother. And so she brought him a hamburger, a McDonald's hamburger. So he's had his birthday, and I gave him some whipped cream on a plate. Yes, he had a puppuccino. So I'm going to add my red dye now. I'm going to go ahead and add my red food color. One second, let me get my yep, add my dye. And I add my dye till I get to where I like it to be. And I'm scraping the side of my bowl because I want to make sure I get all my dye in here to where I want my red to be. And I'm not going to use any white to lighten it up. I'm going to turn my heat on. And I'm going to stir this some more. And this is the red I want. Now I'm not going to flavor it. I'm just going to leave it a standard candy apple flavor. I can flavor it strawberry, or I can flavor it with cherry, or what do you call it? Cinnamon. So what I'm going to do is get my thermometer in here. Now you don't want your mercury tip to touch the bottom of the pan. That's not what you want. And I'm turning this off so I won't. You just needed to get that tip to be in your liquid securely. So I'm going to bring my tip down here and secure my thermometer to my pot. And I need to see. All I want is to secure my top. Make sure that mercury is down on the bottom. And turn this around so I can see that little red line. Because Lord knows, honey, the eyes, they said the eyes have ears. Well, the eyes have tricks, okay? Yep, so I want to make sure, that's why I turn this pot off, so I can make sure that it's only the tip that's in here. Okay, I'm going to turn this, and I'm going to bring that to a boil until it gets to 300 degrees. And I'm going to move this out the way, and how I will be testing it is that it's going to be on the back of my spoon, and I'm going to put it on my silicone mat. And I'm going to be looking for a hard crack, okay? So that's why I'm moving this mat over here, friends, family, okay? So I'm going to stir this, continue to stir this some, straighten that up a little bit. All right, so we're going to bring this to a boil, and I'll be back. Oh, the reason why I'm using red apples, because a lot of the people that I know, they don't like the green ones. I'm using the red. These are the Gala apples. I'm using the red apples. They don't. My sister loved. She sleep, eat, breathe candy apples, but she doesn't like the green ones. So now caramel. If I were making caramel apples, I would use green. I will only use green for Granny Smith for caramel, okay? But for these red ones, the red candy apples, I'm using the red. And these are Gala. I usually use Gala or Red Delicious or Honey Crisp, the Macintosh, because they're really sweet. I've used Fuji too because they're really sweet, okay? Just a little side note. You see, I'm doing this, my candy apple, because you see it's boiling. How it keep it from boiling up like that. I brought my bubbles down with the stir. And that's what I'm doing. And I tested it and stuff. And it's at 222 at this time. So still got a little bit to go. I'm going to add a drop of my bright white in. The reason why I'm adding the bright white in, so I don't want it to be too transparent on my apple. Now, that's better. Yeah. So if you have red food coloring, get you a little bottle of bright white. I like Chef Master and AmeriColor bright white. That's the one I like. You can get whatever kind that you like. You can get that kind. Bright white is really good to have on hand and has a really long shelf life. And when you're using it for candy and icing colors, it's really good to have. Okay, my candy apple recipe is 300. It's on here. It's 300. And I'm using my thermometer is 300. Ooh. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to test it. And so I'm going to give it see if I get a hard crack. Yes, it's saying 300 here. So what I'm going to do, because I'm going to be dipping. So what I'm going to do is take some of this and I'm going to pour it in my mold in the bottom so to set. And I'm going to move very fast. I'm going to move very fast. Get my roses. Yeah, yes, Auntie is moving. I'm going to move very fast. Very fast. Okay. Now, I'm going to throw that back in. No, waste not, want not. Waste not, want not. Okay. I can throw this over here for a little housekeeping. I'm going to remove my thermometer. Throw that over there. Now I'm going to get my candy apples. Woo, hot, hot, hot. And I'm going to roll. See what I'm doing? I'm rolling my candy apples. And what I like to do, some people scrape. And so what I'm doing, hot. I'm going to take my candy apple and I'm going to sit it in the mold. Just like that. I'm going to put it in the mold. Roll it around in my juicy juice, my candy apple. And you notice that I rolled it twice. And I'm going to put it in my rolls. These are my rolls molds. And it's okay. if it has a little overetch. Like I said, this is a first for me of making the molds, because this is something I really have an interest in doing. So this is good, so I can see where I need to be. Take that excess off of there. Get my mold in here. And you see they're fully covered. And I do like to turn them twice. Who doesn't like the extra goodness on a candy apple? You know, who doesn't like that extra goodness? And see, that's why I practice early, so I'll know what I have done. Ooh, bubble, bubble, bubble. Hot, 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 hot. Get that down in my mold. Okay, now I have some extra candy apple mixture. So you know what I'm going to do with it? I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with it. You don't have to get rid of it. You're going to throw it away. You can take it. I'm going to show you what you can do with it. That extra candy apple stuff. Yeah, I call it stuff. You can take it and you can make Let me tell you, it's a lady, has a candy shop downtown. And this is what she does. She makes these candy apple discs out of the syrup, and she sells it for $3.50 for a bag of 8. That's what she does. She sells it for a bag of 8. She sells it $3.50 for a bag of 8. And see what I'm going to do, I'm going to take mine. I'm going to make for them kids in the door. I'm going to take it and see if I got any Tutti Frutti. I have cherry. I don't have any Tutti Frutti. I better move fast before it start cooling. Then I gotta try to start over. I'm gonna make a little cherry. Not too much, because make some little cherry candy for the kids next door. Yeah, that's what she does. She takes this candy apple mixture, and she makes her extra mixture. She takes it and she makes these little discs. I ain't mad at her now. I ain't mad at her. You know, but I'm just telling you. She takes it and she made these little discs. And she sells 8 for $3.50 a bag. And that's all it is. I don't care nothing about mine not being, care about no even circles. Sure, may keep them for myself and carrying with me in my purse, my blood sugar. Shoot, that's an idea, ain't it? Yep, that's what she does. Cherry candy drops. But she does what she do, she add L'Oreal cinnamon flavor. And she turns them into those cinnamon discs. Because this is what, you know, you can add cinnamon. And you can turn them into, well, I got all kind of streams going around here. I don't care. It's mine. But I'm just showing you guys what you can do with this extra candy. You can make candy disc. And you can add a L'Oreal flavor to it. You can add strawberry, cherry, tutti frutti, bubblegum. And that's what I'm doing to it. I'm just using this extra candy stuff. And I'm making candy. Just some candy discs. That's all I'm doing. Yep. But hers aren't this big. Hers aren't this big though. Like I said, I don't bake and cook for profit. Because it's a hobby. And once I can't turn my hobby into a job. I learned my lesson with that one freaking time. In 2020. Someone gave me this bright idea. Oh, you should bake cakes for Christmas. And I listened to them. I took 34 cake orders. And I had one person had nerve to ask me, said they didn't have the money to pay for the whole cake, and how much would I charge them for half a cake? I'm like, you out of your raggedy mind. And but I ended up getting really sick behind that. So now I gotta boil this so I can get this candy. I'm gonna show you how you clean your pot after making candy apples. You gotta boil it off. You gotta boil this stuff off. So I had to put this on the stove and boil this off. I had to boil it off. Be right back. Okay, guys, let's see what we got here. Okay. Like I said, I'm used to doing this with my ice and my chocolates for my cakes and cupcakes. And so this is my first time doing this with these apples. But my mom, now you know she's not going to eat these. But I just want them on the table. Because I want to make a bouquet. Now, I've never seen a bouquet. But I want to put them in a vase. Oh, cute. Look at there. Oh, I must didn't have enough apple on this side. I don't care. But this is the rolls. And I'm going to, let me get another thing. Because I'm going to put them in a thingy. Put them over here on this mat. I don't want to put a hole in my mat now. See, this is why silicone is so important. Whoever came up with these things, they worked their weight in gold. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that pretty? Look. See, that's why I said I'm practicing now. So I see what I did. I don't know what. I don't know what. So I see what I did. Okay, so got that out the way. Throw this over there for a little housekeeping. All right, let's get it. Let's see what I got working with now with my, because these are going to be blue for my party. So I wasn't making extra candy apple mixture for and my mother-in-law when she came over here on my door, she said, "Ooh, candy apples." I said, "Who said you was getting any?" Well, I just assumed. She said, I said, I'm just doing red because she remembers, because she, all those, when my daughter had that luau, I had all the tropical flavors and colors of the candy apples. Oh yeah, baby, it's on. It's on. Look at there. I got my snowflakes. It's on. It is on. The party is on and popping. Yes. Woohoo! Oh, baby. I'm going to have my blue snowflakes. Oh, yeah, baby. Now, what I'm going to do with all these, I don't know. Yep. I'm going to have my blue snowflakes. But I think what I'm going to do differently, in opposed to what I did with the rolls. See, I think what I'm going to do differently with my snowflakes is that I'm going to, let's see. I think I'm going to, I think with like this one, I didn't move fast enough. But it's still pretty though, isn't it? It's still topped with a snowflake. But I think I'm going to, let's see. I got to figure out what I can do differently. Oh yeah, baby. That's on. My most perfect one to me for my snowflake. I got to find one. What's my most perfect snow? Oh, I didn't do but two. What the heck am I talking about? My most perfect snowflake. I did 3 snowflakes. I did? I thought I did 2 snowflakes. Oh, I guess I did do 3. Let me see. I think I like this one better. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I like this one better. So I think what I'm going to do differently is that, see, joined, yeah. I think what I'm going to do, I think I added too much in here in my cavities. So I'm going to add less in the cavities. Yep, that's what I did. I'm going to add less in the cavities. So toss that over there for a little housekeeping. So move this out the way. Move out the way. So here they are. My roses. I think, yes, that's going to be a winner for Mother. The rose candy apples. That's going to be a winner. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in to this video. And believe it or not, people will sell these things for $8 and $9 a pop. You can, all my molds come from Amazon, okay? You can order these molds, follow this recipe, and what I did, you can order any kind of mold you want. Just make sure you look for large, not small. Look for large and get small candy apples. Get small candy apples. Don't get jumbo. It won't work. Never will work. And you can do this your own doggone self. You can even get the little snowman. Get cute for you, and it's just time consuming. But thank you guys. I really appreciate it. So I'm going to get these bagged up. Got to see which one. Well, I'm giving these roses to my sister. My sister getting these. They're all for her. And I get a snowflake to the babies next door. Okay, guys. Thank you so much. I'm glad that thank you so much. I'm so happy the way they turned out. Woohoo! business. Okay, so not business. I ain't selling nothing. I'm talking about for my. So my snowflakes will be blue. And so hold on, guys. Let me show you something. Oh, I forgot about these candy discs. See, that's all. I'm telling you. We sell 8 of these for almost $4. This is nothing but that extra candy apple stuff that was left over. I flavored them cherry, you know. So that's the end of that. But that's not what I want to show you. So this is going to be my candy apple stand. I made my tutu. This is my tutu that I've made for my candy apple stand. This is actually my cupcake stand. Yeah, I'm getting ready for my Winter Wonderland, and I move slow, so that's why I have to start early setting up. So this is it, my little tutu. Get that over there. So this is it, and I'm going to be using these sticks because my colors are royal blue, baby blue, white, and silver. That's why it's called Winter Wonderland. Okay. Thank you guys for hanging out with me and joining me and watching my video on how I did these candy apples while I'm preparing for what I'm going to be doing. I hope you can follow this recipe and make your red candy apples. But you can, and you know, it was really fun trying it. So now I'm good to go. Hugs and kisses to each of you. Thank you for all your love and support to my channel, and to going to give the roses definitely going to my sister. Okay, so again, go be you, be great being you, and thank you for your love and support. Talk to you later. Bye.